What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Let's see, what's our next thing we got going on? Not this, not this. Find the warehouse. Yeah, that's something. I also got that one, and that one. You know what, let's do this one. Let's go drop in for a dinner. We're running low on things, but there's still so many. You know what, maybe if those locations for viewing, sorry, I know you guys don't want to talk about it. If these locations for viewing are points of interest, maybe that means we have clicked on them, and when they're not, that means that's the time and when we need to click on them because they haven't been discovered, so they don't apparently. Maybe I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. I'm here for dinner. They say that with music we can express what we are unable to say with words. Sadly, all I could express was my lack of talent. Still, it felt nice to play even a little simple waltz on Litz's piano. Fantastic. Next. Find the viewpoint by the salon. I'll do it. By the siphon. Sorry, not the salon. It definitely says siphon. Don't mind me. Just can't read. This must be the viewpoint. I already found this. I feel like I definitely already found this, but that's okay. Maybe I hadn't. It says I hadn't, so I guess we'll take that as its face value. 5 in the afternoon.
Let's
For the afternoon. Join a game of hoop. Not here. In Powiśle. One day it'll be like right next to the carriage when we get off, and it'll be simple and we'll be done. There won't be more walking. One day. Sorry if I sound weird today, by the way. I burned my tongue this morning on my drink can. It didn't feel good. I could write that rolling a wheel arduously on cobblestones is a perfect metaphor for life. Instead, I'll just admit that I had a lot of fun. Having fun is fantastic. I'm glad you did. Go to the gentleman's club. We haven't found all the information for this one yet. It's not in this area. Obviously. But that's okay. We're getting actually closer to all the rumors being finished, and then we can start on the side quests, and then at some point make our way back to the main quest. Who knows how long that'll be, though. Some of those side quests can take a minute. Hello. Twin letter. Nearly every other day, Wailery attends some kind of meeting in the apartment at 4 Powałowska Street. What goes on there, and why does he come back so late? He could devote this time to his family. I don't know anything as he dismisses my questions. You had a good idea, dear friend, but they didn't let my cousin in there, which is even more suspicious. Thus, I remain in the dark about the matters that so intensely preoccupy my husband's mind.
Sweet secret.
Excerpt from a torn letter to a lady friend. Gentleman attends meetings held almost every other day in the tenement house at 4, but not everyone can attend. In his apartment in 4 Powałowska Street, the Colonel Vyachev holds meetings of the Gentlemen's Club every other day at 8 p.m. To get in, all you have to do is convince the host that you're an old acquaintance of his. Guests are treated to delicious cigars in an environment where they can relax and indulge in disputes. Fantastic. Let's go meet, shall we? Hello, friends. The smell of tobacco has evoked the memories of my father. I think he used the same brand. Just a relaxing time, eh? Do this one next. Bridge can be fun. Oh, getting tired from waking up for class this morning. That's okay, we'll survive. In here? Apparently so. GHS regulations. Dear friends, having fun is a serious business, so before you grab the cards, please be so kind as to make yourself familiar with the game, health, and safety regulations. Better yet, learn them by heart of your own volition, or someone else will hammer them home. Don't be a sore loser. If you lose, get up and leave rather than grab a shiv and start a brawl. Whoever cannot grasp it will be adjusted to social life by force. Bet with your own money or someone else's. We don't care, but you better have it or we'll stop being nice. Wash your hands, for goodness sake. The cards are our common property. They don't need to be filthy with whatever greasy fare you've been eating. If you must talk about this place, at least talk to people who have money and are discreet. No one wants a police raid. Yours faithfully, and so on. Cards on the table. Tournament scores. Polina is destroying. Unlucky cards, unlucky in love, or something like that. Nice. What do we got next? The cola tasting. Let's go. Gotta taste ourselves some cola. I swear we've seen this one, but on the off chance that we hadn't. No experience means we've seen it. I assume this is going to be like the port. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured both of these would be at the port, both the warehouses. That's why I left them. Should have got them last time, but that's okay. An interesting aftertaste accompanied by a slight stimulation. Reiner feels that this beverage has quite the sales potential. Is this cola with cocaine in it? Oh my. And then this one will have to be at nighttime, I think, but we'll head wherever the snapping takes us. This way, apparently. What's that? This is just a viewpoint? That's just a viewpoint. I remember it now. Ah! I always try to cut through that way because on the map you can. And then it doesn't want me to. Oh, what? Interesting.
That's not what I expected. The smell of evil suggestions and pure malice with a subtle hint of sulfur. I think I know who you are, scamp. I bet a braggart just like you got your attention.
Found a freaking salutor following these things? What?
I'll look for them before you lead them astray.
Krampus, the person that feeds, is somewhere nearby. That was unexpected when following a rumor, I'm not gonna lie. Knitted hat, battered with stitched up holes, typical working class headwear. The needle pierced wool with force, and each stitch showed bitter words addressed to a husband into the fabric. 1, stab, he's changed for the worse. 2, yank, it's because of those warehouse scum. 3, not, he needs to find better company or he'll be sleeping on the floor. There was a robbery of arms shipment at Port Praga. The words they read circle over their heads and sink deep into the fabric of thoughts. The glow of luck is so bright they squint their eyes in disbelief. There was no way it could happen, and yet it did. There's a smell of cheap moonshine wafting above. There are traces of lips, fingers, and terrible decision imprinted on the jar. The alcohol numbed their conscience, but the persistent thought added bitterness to every sip. The witness, the only one who saw their faces. They would have to get rid of the problem. A decorative lamp that doesn't fit the warehouse interior. There's begging for mercy in the shadow of the lamp and insults sprawling across the top of the lampshade. He shouldn't have messed with him. He gathered the lads from the building and got back at the Jew. He took the lamp as a trophy. All he had was the open his mouth, and he could manipulate people like puppets. Nope, we're not knocking yet, obviously. Torn wanted notice. The police are looking for the culprits of the convoy robbery. Wary hands tore off the poster impetuously and then ripped it apart. The police are on their trail and the notices are all over the port. Why were they tempted to try something like that? Now they're bound for the gallows at best, or the barracks in Siberia at worst. Seem to have come across people who stole the guns. Kicked packages. Someone kicked the pile of packages with great force. A foot driven by shame kicked the packages, toppling the neat pile. The anger impulse still vibrates in the air. How do you defend yourself from derision when your head is empty and you can't take a swipe? Another humiliation finds a vent in a liberating move. Crate with the Tsar's insignia. Could it be part of the stolen arms shipment? The splinter stuck in flesh while moving. The crate burned, but the flames of satisfaction were more intense. It was so easy. It only took a few words to persuade the rest to leap to the opportunity. Gullible, useful sheep who would follow their shepherd even to hell. It seems that frequenters of this warehouse came into possession of stolen arms. Something that appeared to be a stroke of luck now turns out to be a serious problem. Oh no. Let's save before we knock.
Anybody there? I won't hurt you. Let's say 2 taps mean yes and 1 tap means no. Do you understand?
I'll be back.
I'll be back soon. Stay here.
I'm missing something apparently.
It's a joke. Take it easy.
What am I missing? Nothing in here. I mean, I don't really want to leave this area because I have no idea where else I would go to find something. Oh, what's this? Krampus, a horned mischief maker from Alpine folklore, feeding on evil deeds. Supposedly used to mete out punishment to naughty children, these days he torments people.
Secrets. Not on my watch.
Let's just go with it.
Are you still alive? How long have you been here? A day? 2? A week? More? Are you a harbor worker or a sailor? Did you lock yourself up in here? Apart from some restraint, is there anything else troubling you? Do you know anything about the stolen arms shipment? Do you happen to be one of the gendarmes who escorted the convoy? Have you seen the perpetrators' faces? Do you know who they are? Does it have anything to do with a certain well-known Warsaw thug, Abaurycy? Do you think this has something to do with the socialists? Was it someone local? You're lucky I've sent it a wild salutor here. I'll find a way to get you out.
Maybe open the door. That would be my plan. The missing gendarme has been captured by the people from the warehouse. Apparently. We're just gonna leave you in there, bud. Good luck.
Do we really have to? You know? Hey!
I was promised a fireworks display. How long do I have to wait for the golden tiger?
But it was just a cover. There is no...
Shut your pie hole, Emil.
I'll tell you something. Maybe we can recruit him. Maybe he'll join us?
Yeah, or maybe we can bribe him.
Emil, how many times do I have to tell you that you're not the boss here? Stop calling me Edic.
This isn't what you promised, Edic. No complications, and we'll live like kings, you said.
I know what I said.
There's no denying that you're to blame more than anyone. It was you who started it. Neither you nor Yemio is the mastermind here. No offense. All you need to do is report it to the police, and you can go home back to your wife.
Actually, you're right.
Can't you see what he's trying to do? He wants to drive a wedge between us. No, this isn't over.
You saw what happened there. The coppers came with armored wagons. We can't run.
We won't run. We'll take them by surprise. We'll give weapons to people, and we'll have some real fireworks for the police. First, we chase the Ruskies away from our neighborhood, then the town, and then... who knows? Yemio, you've got the gun, so watch this one. Let's go.
Why me? I want to go too.
You gotta be a little savvy for this. Stay put, I said.
We could just tell them they can't go? No? We can just let them go?
Fine, I'll tell you something. But no tricks, alright?
Edic's flaw. Whenever he feels cornered, Edic tries to get away by manipulating people. To do that, he takes advantage of their emotions and makes unrealistic promises, kind of like a thaumaturge. Edic is a demagogue who uses his abilities for his own benefit and to get out of any predicament. In order to make his flaws shine fully, I need to get him into even more trouble.
How did you pull off that heist of the century?
What? The robbery? Huh, we just sat around and talked. The opportunity practically fell into our laps.
Are you telling me you stole an arms shipment by chance?
Actually, it was meant as a joke. Edic just wanted to scare the guards. And being a little tipsy. What, are you grilling me now?
This is awkward. Could I step outside and take a leak? My bladder's about to burst.
Sure, buddy. No, wait. You're not going anywhere. Edic forbade it.
Edic doesn't like you, does he? He certainly doesn't respect you.
And the other way round. All he can do is put you down. And if I say anything, he always turns it on its head. So he comes out on top.
Does he often promise you things?
All the time. And the others are eager to follow. It's like he infects them with his ideas. And now he told me to sit here with you.
Jamul is really angry at Edic. He wants to find a way to get back at him, and I think I can give him an idea. Jamul's not the sharpest tool in the shed, and Edic often makes fun of him to get on his good side of other friends. The mockery pains Jamul and makes him want to get back at Edic. I gave him an idea of how to do that by releasing me.
Don't you want to get back at him for everything? He'd start to respect you.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes I feel like pasting him.
Maybe there's a better way.
Like what?
Well, Jamal the Javin should be sweeter if he released the gendarme, too. Edic and his people are holding the missing gendarme. They're planning on getting rid of him as the only witness who might expose them. If I don't do anything, they'll kill him.
He told you to stay put here like a dog and watch me. What do you think would upset him the most now? Let's think.
If I didn't pay no mind to his command and let you go, he'd be mad, all right. Furious, even.
It's what we want, isn't it? What would happen if that gendarme from the closet disappeared, too?
I'll tell you something. I think Eddic would burst into tears.
Then let's do it your way, Yemyo.
Yimyo.
Thank you and good job. I owe you, Thaumaturge. Lihotsky.
Forget it. Szulski.
I like the way you outmaneuvered them. I'm surprised the army doesn't have more of you. I heard what those guys were planning. I must act.
How come such morons pulled off something like that?
The arms were on a barge with us. They came out of nowhere, and Eddic somehow convinced the other gendarmes to evacuate.
He's very persuasive.
Whenever there's any doubt, he takes charge and promises the Earth, and the others follow him.
What do you intend to do?
You heard what they said about the armored police wagons. The forces must have cut off ways out of the harbor. I know how many arms there were in the shipment. If Edek gives that away out there, there'll be a bloodbath. I need to call for reinforcements.
Haven't you got enough? You've just got out of captivity. And from what you're saying, it might get nasty here.
But duty?
You've done enough here. Leave it to me. You owe me that. In the midst of all this, there's a demon that I'm chasing. I'm certain it impacts our demagogue, Eddic.
Suit yourself, Thaumaturge. Good luck.
Suit yourself, Thaumaturge. Good luck. Where'd you go, Eddic? You got a salutor that I want to get my hands on. Eddic is a dock worker, but far from an ordinary one. He has ideas and is eager to share them with others, hoping that his naive stupidity for some benefit. But the fact is that Eddic is incapable of thinking about the consequences. He just says whatever comes to mind because Eddic has a flaw and Krampus delights in it. Unacceptable. I'm gonna need Krampus to come to me. It's kind of cool that we found a rumor that led to this salutor. It's pretty neat. Definitely not what I was expecting, I'll tell you that much. Uh-oh.
You have nowhere to run. Lay down your arms and we might let you off lightly.
Get the hell out, you Tsar's lackeys! Today, the harbor! Tomorrow, all of Warsaw!
Sergeant, it's that magician.
You're still here? You always show up before a riot.
Yemio, the idiot! He had one job! Don't get in our way!
I don't know.
It's easy to captivate the crowd when you can promise them anything. The hard part is to deliver on those empty promises, isn't it?
Empty? Look around you and see how many people stand behind me. And this is just the beginning.
Eddic captured the arms, and now we have a chance to drive the Ruskies off the harbor.
And we'll prevail!
And after you snatch away the harbor from the Tsar's power, what next?
People! We're about to fight the first great battle that will change the course of this land's history! It will be the cue for a nationwide effort, and will inspire all the partitions to fight!
But the harbor will be ours. Right, Eddic?
First, we take the harbor, then Warsaw, and then we'll force the Tsar himself to negotiate.
Sergeant, this is getting out of control.
Let's get them, boys!
People! What the foreign power has seized from us, we shall now recapture.
Oh dear.
Retreat! Retreat! Nazad! Nazad! For fuck's sake!
Get lost, Russian bastards! It's our land now! Well, I promised, and I delivered. And if you're not with us, you're against us!
That's enough. Krampus, the old spirit of Christmas who visits naughty children. Edek was a perfect tidbit for you. Time for you to choke on it.
Alright, Krampus. What's he do? You lose focus, and instead of taking damage, they put a 1. Moves forward. Also moves forward. Just pushing around the sufferings here. Should stop him. He's already dead. That's kind of funny. Didn't actually expect that. What's your next spawn gonna be there? Krampus. Get a heal going. Just a baby heal, but a heal nonetheless. Who's next? 4 guys. Got it. Can't actually take away that one. That's okay. Velis. Well. Should stop him. And then let's get everyone who can get suffering on them to have suffering, which would actually, wait a minute, it'd only be this one, so maybe that's not the play, actually. Slow everybody instead, how about that? I forgot about her. She's really good. Especially in these fights. These fights, she's like really good. Interrupt. And I mean, let's do this way. Okay. You guys aren't doing enough damage for me to care much, honestly. That'll stop him. Almost want to see this hit the wrong person. Oh, that's actually the wrong. I didn't even mean to select that one, but that's okay. I meant to select the snake lady. But that's all right. We got it in the end. See ya.
Wait until Rasputin sees you. You two have a lot in common.
Nice, we got another one.
Eddic, I'll tell you something.
There's another one! You let that smart guy go, loony!
Why the insults?
Both of you, shut up! First of all, you're a fucking prick. All you ever do is push me around. Second of all, you promised God knows what, and what have you done? Look!
Can't you see? Now that the harbor is ours, we will be...
Hung. Once the Ruskies regroup, there won't be a stone left standing. And it was you who got us into this.
When I smack you, you'll see the fireworks all over again.
Him and the magician. It's their fault. Get 'em!
Really? How dare y'all want to fight me? Well, I can break this, which is nice. Wait, why do I know you gotta get there? I wanted a chair. Oh. This is not a fun fight to be in, you say. Okay. Good to know. In that case, how do we play this? Not good. It's a rough fight, actually. Two more rounds we're stunned for. Holy heck. I'll take you out at least. Her and Lelik are a decent combo. I need to make sure I'm healing up as well. But also, like, he's restoring 7 health points a round, so that's a little awkward. So really what we need to do is focus on removing focus and killing them in one shot. That'll give us a one-shot opportunity. Ow. Ow. Now, she should be able to one-shot him. And thankfully I can actually go. I mean, I don't think we lose. I think we win just fine. Especially using this little combo. 5 to 6 damage. Okay, that should do it. Oh, and it interrupted. Nice. See ya. In the end, people in the harbor area and even those on the other bank had a chance to witness an explosive show and actual fireworks. So in the end, we got our fireworks. All right, guys. That's gonna do for this one. Next time around, we're definitely gonna go find Rasputin, which I don't know where he is at the moment. I'm assuming he's in the same house. Just don't remember exactly where that's at. But that's gonna do for this one, guys. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.